Alright, so I'm just gonna do a quick video on this damn door pin on a 2000 XJ. I figured I'd buy a little repair kit, replace the door hinge because it's squeaking and the door was sagging. Be a quick little hour fix. And this little bugger took me about 4 or 5 hours to put in. Main issue that I've seen with these damn door pins is that you can't really drill through them, and I don't really feel like buying no Dremel. So I sat here for probably a good hour and a half using different drill bits. I finally bought this crappy $45 Milwaukee drill bit set. Ended up breaking 2 of the smaller end drill bits. I sheared the bottom of the 1/4 drill bit off. And for the hex extension, I got the bottom half of that 1/4 inch bit stuck in the top. The whole point of that extension was so I could sit out a little bit away because the drill kept rubbing against the paint, and now I have a scuff mark on the side of my door. But to make this a little easier on yourself, I recommend get yourself a big old 9-inch nail like this. It's gonna save your life when you go to hammer that guy out, because you can't really get a hammer or a pry bar in here, otherwise you end up scraping everything up and it doesn't actually come out that well. But once you manage to either cut this thing in half with a Dremel or drill it through, recommend get yourself a big old 9-inch nail, put it in between the gap, pry it up. This top piece will poke out a bit, and then you can just sort of set this in sideways. Use yourself a big old hammer, and it'll come right at the top. For the bottom half of the bolt, I couldn't even use this 9-inch nail to smack it out. Figured the easiest thing to do for it, sorry for the crappy camera angle. Figured the easiest thing to do for you is get your replacement door pin, put it through the top, and then let it rest on top of that bottom portion of the door pin. Again, get yourself a big old 9-inch nail, and you're gonna put it down through the top. Sort of use it as like a extension for the door pin. Then get yourself a nice old swing on the hammer. And I don't know if it's supposed to be sticking at the top. I assume not, because I still have my E-clip I gotta put in. But on the bottom of the door pin, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm still missing roughly, I don't know, a 1/16 of an inch before I can put this door pin on. Not the door pin, the E-pin on. But no matter how hard and how long I pound on the top of this thing, it ain't going through. I don't know if I need to follow down the little barbs on the top of this thing, like these things up here, but I don't feel like messing with it. It's in there. The door doesn't squeak. Just got it on the jack stand. Trying to see if that would help. But other than my door check being all clickety, sits pretty well. Issues I was having before was the door kept smacking along the little, I don't know what this thing's called, the door lock, and was marking it up. It was sounding real rough. Now you go to close the door, it actually closes. When you go to close it slowly, you can see it actually, oh, there you go. You can see it doesn't actually touch no more. It does touch a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. My door check sounds horrible because my actual door check piece is all elongated, but we gotta do it in the mill. But yeah, this is an adventure. I say don't bother with the drill set, get yourself a Dremel, save yourself some time, save yourself the headache.